enraged, certain Christians, not all, because Allah says in the Quran, "Laysu sawa." You know the Christians say, but it shows the level they're stooping down to, that their principles of Jesus is love. Somebody slap you, you say, "Hey, slap this side," and you can see the desperation. Where that's coming from is this: our Christian.
Oh, okay. Peace of Christ to all of you. Look at this coward. You see, when the Muslims, when they see somebody slamming them in the face, they say, "Why you don't become a Christian?" I thought Jesus said, "Don't do that." So, according to their understanding, you are a Christian only if they can slam you in your face, only. And this is a very wrong understanding of the Bible. My friend, you are not my friend, but I'm saying everybody, my friends, listen carefully. Jesus, he never said, let someone like the Abdul slam you, ever. Never. And never let anyone do that to you. This is not what the teaching of Jesus is. Jesus was teaching not to be evil like them. As an example, they make a video cutting my voice, putting it together. We do not do that. They are evil like their prophet. We don't do what they do. This is what he said. Don't do what they do. So we will not let a little tiny Abdul like you explain the Bible for us. And this is why you are angry, because we spank you. Tell us more.
Some of them are upset with us. Why are you upset with us?
Why?
We come here and give dawah. I don't insult your religion.
You don't insult our religion. He don't, a Muslim, he don't that's mean you are not a Muslim. Thank you very much. You see, it's a very clear sign that this guy and Mimi Hijab, they are a coward puppy. What is the clear sign is when a Muslim, he denied that Islam order him to insult others, to call the Christians and the Jews filthy pigs, worse than animals, al-an'am, you know, all those names is in the Quran, and yet this guy, he says, we don't insult you know, we are doing dawah. In Islam there is nothing is called dawah. In Islam is dawah is only a word that appear when you are weak and you are like acting like a puppy, playing victim. Now let us see if you are truly a Muslim or not. Isn't it, this is your Quran, this is your Prophet saying that if you see any Christian in the road or a Jew, you have to walk him, to force him to walk in the sewage. What happened to you? Mimi Lili Dawah, Mimi Hijab and his nurse. What happened to the Muslims who they are forcing the Christians to walk in the sewage? These days you are the one who's walking in the sewage, and look at you, like acting like a puppy. You are literally acting like a puppy, playing victim. You play a video, look what he's doing to our sister. You know what I did to your sister? What I did? We will talk about that later, hold on. So look how he washed his hands from the teaching of his prophet. He washed his hand from the teaching of Muhammad because he is not proud about it. So this is the taqiyya. I am ashamed in front of you to be a Muslim, so I claim to be different kind of Muslim is not exist. Isn't it the Quran said that the Christians, Allah, he put humiliation on them? And actually, you are the one who quote for us this verse, you potato. But why you don't quote for us the verse before it? Shame is bitch on them, over them. Allah, he put a shame on us to be humiliated. So a Muslim believe that Allah, it's his duty to do the order of Allah. This is why in the Quran it says, قَاتِلُوهُمْ يُعَذِّبُهُمُ اللَّهُ بِأَيْدِيكُمْ. Fight them, Allah, he tortured them by your hands. So when you quote for us this verse saying they are not the same, he's talking about what? About those Christians who converted to Islam. Do you see it? Or those who approve Muhammad to be a prophet, and those are a fraud. They are not Christians. So you are a fraud like your prophet. You are a fraud like your prophet. Now look, the fraud, Lily, what he will say to us. He is going to give us a clear evidence that not only he is a prophet, is a child molester. He will say to you, well, the Bible teaches child molestation too. So he, you know, and look at the stupid idea. Let us say, for the sake of argument, you are saying so, but that's mean your prophet is still a child molester. That will make two child molester, not one. Did not fix it. Donkey like your prophet. Continue.
Yeah, I don't insult your religion. All I do is say your Trinity doesn't make sense. I'm not insulting. I'm just saying, look, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, if this is causing people to leave Christianity, why are you?
If Ali Dawah he speak, he say Trinity does not make sense, people leave Christianity. Is it you who made videos asking for donations by tens of thousands of pounds because more than 100,000 leave in Islam a year? Is it you or me? Your video is there, you coward potato. So if you are making people convert to Islam, so why you are crying about, oh, brother, sister, we need donation? By the way, why the donation? How the donation will fix that? It took you 40 minutes to install your camera, and you have a camera for $10 and TV for $400. What are you doing with this money? 40 minutes to install the camera. It's just a plug and play. Running away from me, claiming you want to debate me, potato. So either you agree that you did lie about saying 100,000 leave in Islam a year in your video asking for donations, and this is a video all over, and you said that many times, or what you are saying is true, that you say to people Christianity, Trinity does not make sense, and people right away leave Christianity. I mean, by thousands. That's it. Ali Dawah, he go there in the street, he say Christianity does not make sense. Bingo, in 2 seconds, and then he will say to them, Elijah is God with us. Tell us more.
Attacking me. I'm saying, look, am I to blame if I come and say the Trinity, the Father is God, the Son is God, the Holy Spirit is God, does not make sense. Now, because of that, Christianity is declining. Okay, now...
because of that, let me tell you what this makes sense. It makes sense that your God, he ordered your sister to give her boobs and to suckle an adult man. I mean, that is God. You know, when the Muslims speak about the Trinity, just to show you how silly this questioning, how come the Muslim, they don't question how Allah sat in the chair? I mean, they don't even dare to question simple stupid things, but they dare to question the nature of God in Christianity. They don't dare to question the nature of their God in Islam. Do you know that the God of Islam is not a spirit and he have a body? How that can be? How you have no spirit and you have a body, still you're alive? They don't dare to question. How God is God, yet he have 5 fingers in every hand, 2 hands and legs. He's a physical being. So okay, God, Allah is one, but the Quran is not created, and Allah is not created, so now we have 2 uncreated. Makes sense. Allah is God, but he says stupid things. The Quran is full of it. Allah is God, but he think the man, his sperm is coming from the backbone, and the woman's sperm is coming from the ribs, and the sun set in murky water, and he don't even remember which day he created first, the earth or the heaven, or which day he created first, the trees or the stars. That makes sense. And now he will make more sense. Listen carefully.
What they do is this. They say, okay, what can we do about this? Nothing. I know what we're going to do. They are causing people to leave Christianity. We'll do the same. How would lie? We'll slander your Prophet married Aisha at 6, etc. Look, you can say that. If you're going to say that, in your own book, Jesus is the God of the Old Testament. Jesus is the same God who said that, take little girls in the book of Deuteronomy for yourselves.
See, everybody can go and read it, and you will see you are a scam like your prophet. You are a scam. You see, even the word scam, it doesn't describe your prophet. And look at your face. It says that. It's, you stupid idiot. Don't you think people, they can go and read the verse? I mean, and look, you got busted in front of everybody. They open the verse and they read it for you.
I can go down that route, but I'm not going to go down that route.
Anyway, this is the video from Soko Film for people who like to subscribe to their videos. Go ahead and support those guys. Those are good guys. But let us go, forget about this. Later, our brother here, he will get him busted. He will read the verse for him. And when they arrive, you get him busted. He said, it doesn't say that, you are a liar. Then the other guy, he came and took him away.
Clearly we see from the start, actually the Lord's instruction was to kill them all. Why? Because they had led the Israelites into idolatry, and we know idolatry is a capital punishment under Israelite law. So therefore we're seeing that God has instructed, and has per the laws of Moses, that the punishment for idolatry is death. So then when the people were taken to Moses was shocked that they had left these people alive. But then
just tell this
Moses,
filthy, dirty boy,
who's
Lord?
What?
Filthy, dirty boy.
When it's had a sex of 9-year-old child, that's a dirty.
Who's Lord? Who's
So
Lord?
wait, now, can you? I'm going to answer, but now I want him to admit it was Moses not God that instructed them? Because that was your initial statement. So can you correct yourself? Your initial statement.
This is what we're going to correct. Go to verse 1 and just repeat it, please. Just verse 1. Go to
Okay.
Yeah, go to verse
But you acknowledge I was
One second.
Okay, it says, the Lord said to Moses.
They will take him away. The other coward potato, they took him away in the run.
He is taken to him on his way to hell. He took him on his way to hell.
Yeah, but anyway, you see, just to make it, when you speak to me about a God, and he is one God, he is one or two or three, who care? The question if he is true or not. Let us say there's somebody worship 10 gods, but they all exist, then he's right. So this stupidity, when they say the Trinity does not make sense, it's a stupidity, because it's not you who decide what God is, and we are the one who believe in one God, not you. However, I want to ask you, and you Muslims, you know, all those cowards who claim that they have dignity, if you are upset for a Christian prince because your sister, she said to him, he said to your sister, sorry, are you willing to suckle me? Suckle me. Look, Christian prince, he says to our sister, suckle me. You stupid idiot, I was doing what the prophet said. Don't you see it? It's your prophet who ordered women to suckle adult men. Otherwise, a woman, your mother Mimi Hijab and your mother Ali Dawah, she is not allowed to go in the bus or in the train without suckling every single individual there. And I challenge you to say it's not true. And what was the purpose of the suckling? This man who is a strange man is the way for him to be able to associate with her. So if your sister, she want to talk to me, before she talk to me, according to your prophet, she have to suckle me. Let me prove it to you. Let me show you how filthy the one God you worship and the one prophet you believe is God. This is the hadith about Sahla bint Suhail, and not only that, Aisha, she was practicing that too. If we go to the hadith of Aisha, you will see Aisha, she is practicing the suckling and ordering her nieces and her sisters to suckle anyone when I enter upon her. Do you see it? So in order for me to visit Mimi Hijab, I have to suckle all his family females. For sure I will not do that, I will get sick. God knows what they have. But in order for Mimi Hijab to have Ali Dawah in his house and his wife to serve coffee in the house, she have to suckle him. As you see, if they are saying this is not true and this is a lie, here we go. This is Aisha, the mother of the believers, ordering her sisters and the niece of her sisters to suckle any man when I enter upon her. It's in the front of your eyes. What a disgusting, filthy cult. And right away they like to play victim, when in fact it's their sister who was speaking filthy, not me. I was just answering her. I never spoke about this. I was talking about kissing Blackstone. And then their sister, she said about Jesus doing what? You Muslims kiss his stones, right? Why your prophet kissed the black stone?
Did he kiss the black stone?
Jesus kissed nothing. Your prophet did. Why your prophet kiss a stone?
Okay, Jesus do more actually. Worse actually. He play with his mother. Oops, tell me why he's doing that.
He play with his mother what? Oops. You must be okay. You see guys, you see how savage they are? Look what she said.
Oh no!
Look what she said. Look what she said.
Like
okay, show me a verse. Show me a verse.
Really?
Show me a verse saying that Jesus he played with his mother. Show me a verse. Show me a verse saying that Jesus he played. Listen. You are obviously a trashy person. You just insulted Jesus for no reason. You say Jesus he played with his mother boobs, right? Okay, listen, you are a liar, number one. Number two, it's your prophet who order women to give their boobs to strangers. Is that true or not?
No, it's not.
Can I suckle you? Okay, let us read the hadith then. Can I suckle you?
Can I suckle you?
So you see the coward, they cut the video and they play this part only. See, Christian prince saying to create a Muslim women, a Christian predator, a sexual predator, What a filthy low class you are. A dirty low class. People are laughing at you. But by saying that, you agreed that the one who says such a thing is a filthy. The one who do such a thing is a sexual predator. And the one, what about the one who teach it and practice it? That is the Muslims and their prophet, Abdul, not me. I never went to a woman. I was reading for her what her prophet saying. And not only that, she challenged me, yes, if this is true, she will suckle me. Until now, she did not do it. So look at them. They mentioned in the video, Christian Bruce, did you say that to our sister? I said to them, I was reading for her what your stupid prophet said. And yes, your prophet must be a very filthy, stupid person to say such a statement. What kind of a man? He ordered women to give their breast to a stranger. What kind of religion? And the funny, this Lily Dawah, he speak about a Christian priest come and wear burqa. Your boss, his last name is burqa. And the Middle East, they don't give them a name unless they deserve it. Trust me. In the Middle East, they give you a name based on who you are. Your last name is a given to you. You are not the one who choose it. Which means, if somebody call you a rat, if you find somebody his last name is rat, that means this was an insult. People, they consider them like rats. If somebody his last name is burqa, that means they are like women in the Middle Eastern. And in the same time, just to show you're ignorant, isn't it the Quran says that Allah, he never spoke to anyone unless he wear a burqa, you coward potato? So I am your God Allah speaking to you from behind the veil. So if being behind the veil is a shame, here we go, your God Allah, he never speak unless he is behind the veil. Do you see it? This is an excuse. I spoke to you face to face or mic to mic will not make any difference. Still you cannot debate me, and you did not even dare to let me talk. More than 5 to 6 times you hang up on me and you muted me because you didn't dare. And when you say to me, did you say that to our sister? Did you say that? Take off your panty. Yeah, it's your prophet who said take off your panty. She is a bad woman and she is not her mouth is dirty like your prophet. So I was saying to her, well, isn't it your prophet? He said you can do mut'ah. We spoke about the verse. She said no, there's no mut'ah. This is your prophet. Any man, any woman they like to enjoy each other, boom boom, 3 days 3 nights. And look, the Muslim false translation, they add the word temporarily marriage. It doesn't say marry temporarily. This is a lie. Where the word marry temporarily? I mean, have you ever heard of this? Is only even those phrases you can find only in cult, can be exist in a pimp house in Thailand. Temporarily, hey brother, we have a house here. We have a lot of girls. You can marry them temporarily. $10 an hour. So take off your panty, Lily Hijab and Lily Dawah. Because obviously, if you are not a panty people, you will not follow the panty prophet. Even his promises about heaven is about panties. The man, his penis will be 70. Sorry, not 70. His orgasm 70 years long. 70 years, and his penis will be endless penis. Endless. Imagine you live in China and your penis is in Chicago. So those potato covers, we got them busted. Download the video, share it everybody. And here, guy, by the way, by mentioning those topics, those Abdul, they expose their prophet, because he said, and not me, that the one who says such a thing is a sexual predator. The one who said to a woman, suckle me, is a sexual predator. So what about the one who said, suckle him? Is he a sexual predator? Obviously yes. Because the one who do it and the one who teach it, they are the same. Actually, the one who teach it is more guilty from the one who do it. Suckle him. So if I say to a Muslim woman, suckle me, that will make me bad? Muhammad Hijab, he said, yes, because you are following the teaching of our filthy prophet. The filthy Muhammad. The fraud. The child molester. Anyway, don't forget to download the video and share it with your friends. As you know, we don't keep our videos in our channel. And share them with everybody. And let those meme. They will never dare to debate me. Never. This is why they have it set up like in a very funny child way. Did you say that? Did you read for us in Arabic? Read. He do not know how to read. And you know, like, and if I read for them, who is going to be the judge? Them? Unbelievable. What a comedy. Anyway, they are funny, they are stupid, but I'm thankful that they are stupid to this point. I mean, to this level, because the more they show their stupidity, the more people they laugh at this cult. And by saying that the one who says suckle me, he is a sexual predator, that's mean Muhammad is a sexual predator, for he is the one who said suckle him. I was read, I think he was talking about me. Suckle him. So if I go to the sister of Mimi Hijab and I say, hey sister, can you suckle me because the Prophet says so, Mimi Hijab, he will say, sexual predator, sexual predator. Take care, everybody. And don't forget to subscribe to our channels and to support all the good guys who they do the good work. Exposing this filthy cult. This is a filthy cult. You see, when you see people, they are willing to cut videos and make a false statement. Everybody knows that I was speaking to this woman, we were debating, and she is the one who called me, and she is a growing woman, and she is the one who mentioned something very filthy about Jesus playing with his mother boobs, as she said, and he was a guy, as she said. So they cut and they you know, they are filthy. They are filthy. They have no limitation of how filthy they can go. And this is an additional proof that if you are following God, he's 1 or 10, we don't care. If your God is good, you should do good. But look what you did. You cut a video. Christian Prince, each time he go in line, he say penis, he say panty, he say vagina, because I'm reading Quran. Islam is filthy, my friend. Islam is filthy. So how I will speak holiness as long as I'm reading about your filthy prophet teaching? Garbage in, garbage out. So don't put your filth on me. I'm reading your filth. And filth in and filth out. And we are here to expose your filth. Thank you, everyone. And may the Lord bless you. Please download the video. Share it with everyone. And sorry for making it a little bit longer than what I wanted to be. Take care.